Hello and welcome to my channel, On the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style. And today, let's find out what's on the hook. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Now, in all honesty, I am recording this on Saturday before Monday. And I am not going to be able to do a video next week, so I went ahead and I'm videoing today to release on Monday. So I'll already be busy doing what I have to do next week, but I wanted to go ahead and release a video and talk about a few things that have arisen this week. So I hope you had a really good week. I had a great week too. We had beautiful weather and I got lots of things in the mail, and I'm going to talk about that here in just a minute. First of all, I want to talk about some happy mail that I received from a very lovely lady named Dee from Arizona. She sent me a nice card and it says thank you, and then she had a gift inside. She had 3 packages of Clover stitch markers because I'm always whining about my stitch markers. I have so many of them attached to my summertime cardie that I'm making out of a Malabrigo yarn, and that has been on the back burner for a little while, and I may try to finish that this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do this week, but I will try to finish one of my many whips that I have going in different stages. So this is a very lovely gift, and thank you so much, Dee. I needed these so badly. I'm down to my last few stitch markers, and these are, there's always something wrong with them. Either they're too tiny or they're the wrong kind or whatever, and the problem is that I have most of them attached to my summertime cardie that I'm making. So this will give me plenty to work on my new shiny projects that I have in the works. Now, I know they're piling up over here, and I'm going to have to make some decisions about which ones to finish. Now, I am actually working hard on one of my whips, and I'm going to show you that. But first, let me show you what I'm wearing today. I grabbed this out of my closet. This is a plain Jane tee, and this is what the pattern looks like on my Etsy shop. It's a plain Jane tee, and this I made from a Karen cotton angel cake. Wonderful yarn, and I haven't seen it anywhere since, so I think it's been discontinued. It might have been for just the summer. This summer, a beautiful cake. It's a coral color, but I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is, but it's very beautiful. Let's see if it's on here. Coral Rose, that's the color, and just really love that plain Jane tee. This is made from a cotton material. I think it's a little bit of an acrylic in it. Honestly, I can't remember. The colorway is Monet, and it's a beautiful variegated yarn. Now, this is not really a variegated yarn. This is more of a stripy yarn, but it didn't appear stripy when I crocheted it. Yarns are very different. You'll find out when you buy self-striping yarn or multicolored yarns. You never know how they're going to crochet until you start crocheting. And you might get lucky and you might not like it all what you see. But this was more of a variegated yarn. That means that the color differences are very short. And so when you crochet it, they all mix together and make a fabric that looks a little more cohesive. Let me show you this. This is what it looks like up front. It is a pink and gray with a little white in that fabric, and it just really turned out so beautifully. I also use, while I'm up here, I'll show you this, I use the window edging for this particular plain Jane tee. I have 4 plain Jane tees now. But I love them. I love to wear them. They're so comfortable. They're nice and boxy, and they're made mostly from cotton, so I enjoy wearing them in the summertime. I've not gotten hot in them at all. I think one day I had to change out of it because it was like 95 degrees and I was in and out of the house, so I was getting a little bit warm. So I changed into a regular t-shirt. But this is a very versatile pattern. You might check it out. It's made with a very easy stitch, the Stitch Basic stitch. And I show you how to shape the sweater to yourself and to make it fit. So all of my patterns are very written in a conversational style, so they're very easy to follow. They're not difficult at all. So just wanted to let you know that was out there. This is what I'm wearing today, and I love my plain Jane tee. Now, this is the This is the video with yarn. It's got lots of yarn in it. I know I showed you this. Doris from Rose Cottage Studio gave me this. She sent me a whole lot of stuff, and this is one of the yarns that she sent. It's an ice yarn, and it's very lovely. It's very, very slick, and I showed it to you already, but I wanted to show you a sample of what I made from it. I didn't make anything. I just made a swatch, but I wanted to show you how beautiful that looks. I can't remember if I showed this to you or not, and excuse me if I already have, but I wanted to show you how beautiful this was up close. Look at that. And that's more of a variegated yarn. It's not a stripy yarn because the colors are very, very close together. And the other yarn she sent me was the same way. So the colors are very close. This turns into a different color very quickly, and then it turns into a different color very quickly, looking at this top row here. So it makes a very beautiful fabric, I must say, a very beautiful fabric. A stripy yarn has longer color swatches in it, so it's going to, the stripes are going to last a while, and then they're going to just change over whenever they want to. This is a variegated, of course, it's different. It's got very short color pieces in it, so they're all pushed together, and when you crochet it just all blends together. This is the same way. This is beautiful, and this is maybe polyester and acrylic or something. There's nothing natural in it, but it's very, very slick. And I even found that when I was crocheting this, I had to hold the yarn differently, in a different way from the way I usually hold it. I usually hold it just over 2 fingers like that. This is the working yarn here, and this is the crochet end right here. I just usually do that. See where the yarn is going right there over my 4th finger and my index finger. This I had to, in order to hold on to the yarn, I had to do it the old-fashioned way, the way I used to hold my yarn, which is where I came in through the little finger and back over the little finger, over the 4th finger, under the 3rd finger, over the index finger. And that way I have a little bit better grab onto the yarn, and I was able to hold it a little better. Otherwise it just slipped right through my fingers. I thought that was interesting. But when I work on the garment, if I make a garment out of this, I would love to. This is the beginning of a crescent shawl. I just thought it was really pretty, and I thought I would continue it. If I get a kind of a feeling that I want to finish it, I will do that. But I'll keep this with the yarn, and maybe later on I'll whip up a scarf in that. I don't know. I might be doing that. I do have some other yarn that I'm making a crescent shawl with, and I'm about 1/10 of the way through it, and it's going to take me a while to finish it, but I'll work on it a little bit here and there. Now, about yarn that came in, I bought 4 colors of Heartland yarn by Lion Brand. I recall making something from Heartland a long time ago, and I saw this either in Michael's or Joann's, I forget. I think it was Michael's, where I saw this is their new labeling, and really beautiful. Just to me, it's very appealing. The font they used and the design they used, I really like that. And if you'll notice, the Lion Brand logo is a different color. It's kind of a light brown, and it used to be more definitive, but I do like that. I think most people know who Lion Brand is as far as yarn goes. So this, I felt of it and I thought, I remember how soft that was. There's not a bit of anything natural in this. It is all premium acrylic, and it's just so soft and smooth. I remember making something from this, and I can't remember what it was. So I came home and I thought, I'm going to order some different colors because they didn't see the colors that I really wanted. And I'm going to make, I'm going to design, in mind I have right now 2 sweaters that I want to design for the fall. And I bought the Grand Canyon color, which is the one I just showed you. And I also bought Glacier Bay, and this is kind of a teal blue, very beautiful. And I'm going to use these 2 colors together. And the trim will be this color, and the sweater will be this color. Obviously you don't have to buy those colors, but I'm designing a sweater. I've already drawn it out, and I know what I want to do. So all I have to do is make it, and that takes me a while to get done. And then I have to, of course, write the pattern for it to let y'all know how to do it. But those are the 2 colors I'm going to use for the sweater that I have in mind. Now, I have another sweater in mind that I've ordered colors for, and they're not here yet. These 2 came today, and then the other 2 colors will be coming next week. They are the black tweed, and it's not called black tweed, it's called dark canyon, I think. And then a gray tweed that I'm going to use for trim. So those are the two other colors that I'm going to use. So I have those other colors coming, but these I'm going to start on here pretty soon and just kind of get a start on my design. I know what I want to do, so I think I'm in pretty good shape there. So that's my new yarn haul, little bitty yarn haul that came in, and I'll show you the other colors when they arrive. Next, I want to open my knit crate. This is the knit crate that came today, and this is what I assume is July. And let me see what the card says. There's no booklet in here, and I'm very disappointed, but that's okay. They're supposed to put a booklet in there for me, but this is the weekend knit crate, probably for July. That's what I'm guessing. Yes, July. And the colors that were offered were this blue or a teal and black and a pink and black. Those were the colors for the regular knit crate. You would have received 2 of these or 2 of these. And then the sock crates were these colors, and they're beautiful too, yellow, green, and blue. Very beautiful colors. I love their sock crates, but I don't really make socks. So I know you can use sock yarn for other things, and someday I may give it a try, but it's really tiny yarn, and I find myself becoming impatient because I'm a crocheter. Knitters are used to spending much longer on a garment than we do, but I'm just a crocheter at heart. I do have some knitting that I'm going to try to do soon. Bought some bulky yarn and some big knitting needles like someone told me to do, which I should have done to begin with, and I have an idea of what I want to do, just a scarf, a straight scarf. I've got to do something that I can finish and I can learn on and be sure I understand my stitches before I move on to something more complicated, like a big scarf. Anyway, this is the knit crate that I received this month, and this is for July. Of course, we're in August now. This is the URU yarn and the electric brand of it, and this color is called Rave, R-A-V-E. Very beautiful, and it is not made of polyester. It's made from 40% Huacaya alpaca, 30% wool, 30% Suri alpaca, and it's a worsted weight. There are 150 yards on the hank right there, 150 yards of worsted. And with the two together, I have 300 yards. So I might be able to knit something from this, although don't hold me to that. But this is hand washed gently, dry flat. So beautiful, beautiful yarns. Very, very soft, I have to say. It's not scratchy. It's pretty soft against your skin. And if I were so inclined, I'd buy a sweater quantity and make a sweater from it, because it is actually very gorgeous. And with a black skirt or black pants, would that not be beautiful? Look at that. It is just gorgeous. I'll have to maybe ball one up and let y'all see how it looks on the ball, because yarn always looks different on the ball. But I did notice that this yarn is the two colors woven together, so it's going to be even color all the way through, both turquoise and black. There are no stripy items there. There's nothing stripy about this yarn. So really love that, and you can download the patterns, which I never do. I like to get the booklet, and every now and then I'll flip through my booklet and see if there's something I want to make, but mostly I don't go and either print the booklet or just look at it online. To me, I'd rather have something paper in my hand that I can take to my chair with the yarn and a hook and just kind of see what I've got. Now, the little extra that they put in the bag, which they always do, they put an extra in the bag, and this is, it looks like it's a little keychain with a heart, and the heart is sparkly. It is beautiful, and I'll probably use that for something. For right now, I'm going to set it right here with my other keychain, and that's where it will stay until I find a use for it. Those of you who follow me on my video channel know that I have a lot of whips. I'm just looking at so many over here next to my desk, and I'm almost in overload. I'm almost in overload. So I'm going to have to finish some things, and because I've been distracted a little bit by diamond painting and by paint by number, I have not crocheted as much as I want to. Another reason I haven't crocheted is because my hands were hurting, and I think I was just crocheting too much, and I was crocheting too long at a time. And I think both of those activities are reasons that my hands begin to hurt. I was hurting even into my elbow, and this part of my thumb right here, I noticed, was because I'm crocheting. You know, even though I'm holding the hook in a knife position, which is so much easier than this. Oh man, I almost ruined my arm doing that. Back in the day when I was younger, I was crocheting like that, and that's not good for long term. But even the knife hold is, you're still holding on to something, and even though I'm holding very lightly, I do find that my hands get sore. So then I go to my diamond painting, and I'll diamond paint for a little while, and I might go to my paint by number for a little while. I might do other things. I might just get up from my desk and go do something in the kitchen, or do some laundry or something, but I cannot crochet for as long a period as I used to. And even that was 2 years ago when I first started designing patterns. I would crochet for hours a day, and I was going so quickly and getting those patterns out there. And right now I have, I can't tell you, 62 maybe, 63 patterns that are out on my Etsy shop. And I've also been working on a website, so I'll be rolling that out before too long. And I'll be doing some writing and putting some blogs up on it, not ads. There will not be any commercial ads on my website. I don't like to go to a website and then be bombarded by ads that end up in my cookies in my computer, and they slow my computer down. I don't like that, although that's some way that people can make money. I think that's fine, but honestly, I managed to make some money from my Etsy patterns, and so I really don't want to bombard my subscribers and my community members with ads on my blog, so you will not see that. I mean, I know people say never, but at this point, I will not be doing that. I don't want to advertise any products on my website, because y'all know what products are out there, and there are plenty of other sites that do that. Anyway, so I'm not going to join in with that, but I am going to roll it out very soon. I have somebody working on it, and I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. And you'll be able to buy patterns from my website. You'll be able to look at my videos from my website, and there'll be lots of other features on there as well. So I will probably be rolling that out in the next few weeks. And I just wanted to tell you that. That really wasn't on my list of things to talk about today. But I do want to show you my diamond painting. I have actually finished it. And I have sealed it, and it is drying on my craft table. So I'm going to show a little video that I did, I guess it was yesterday, about looking at it, what I did to it to finish it up, and how I sealed it, and just a final look at that beautiful, beautiful diamond painting. This is here's my ball wandering kind of in the way here, but I have it laying on my table. As you can see, I'm just going to pan across, and this is my Swift. I'm going to close that down just a little bit so it's out of my way. And I just wanted to show you what I do to prepare a diamond painting in order to seal it. And what I do is, and this is a huge diamond painting, it's really, really big. Look how big that is, 80 by 80 centimeters. So what I'm going to do first of all is to roll it really tough. I mean, I'm really going to roll it. I'm going to roll it very firmly with this roller. And I can hear every now and then I'll hear a little snap, and that's one of the drills snapping into place. And I've already looked over the whole painting, and there is no, as far as I can tell, there are no holes where the drill might have popped off, or I didn't put it on to begin with, or I didn't put it on there with my trusty diamond drill pen. But I'm going to roll this entire painting until when I run my hand across it, I don't feel any drills. Now there's one right there that's either popped off or it's extra. I don't know. I think I'll probably have to look and see where it goes. And it looks like it goes right there. It's probably a good thing that this happens so I can show y'all what I do. I take the drill and I put it right back on my drill pin. It's right there on the bottom, on the point, and I'm going to push it right back in there where it goes. Now roll over it with this, make sure it's stuck. I will do that until I can run my hand across the painting and I don't feel any drills standing up where they shouldn't be. I did this with my other paintings and it worked out great. So I hope you enjoyed that little look at my diamond painting. I'm through with that now, and I'm going to start on a smaller painting, and this is the Cafe Terrace at Night, and I'll be working with, I think I mentioned that in the diamond painting video just now, but that is by Van Gogh, and here is a picture of it, one on one side or the other, I don't know which, but there's a picture of it for you to take a look at. Beautiful, beautiful yellows. I love the yellows, and I love all the colors that Van Gogh used, and he also put a little bit of Starry Night up there in the sky. Not a whole lot, but just his take on what the stars look like at night. So I just thought that was a beautiful painting. And like I said, I have a cheap one hanging over my bed or near my bed, and I wanted to replace that with a diamond painting. So I have a spot for it, and I'll be getting it framed and put it up on the wall. So the next thing I'll do is take my Monet garden to the framer and let them frame it for me, and then I'll hang it up over my fireplace like I decided to do. And I like to follow through with my goals. I have lots and lots and lots of goals, and I don't always finish my goals right away, but this was a goal that I had, and I really worked hard on it, and I will probably put out a video once I get the painting framed, and we'll talk about the storage and the the skill that it took to do it. Not much, but there was some skill, and what kind of pattern it was to work on, and how many hours it took me to work on this particular project. So all that'll be in a video, and it's called a post reveal in the diamond painting world, where they go out and explain how they finished their project and what they did to get there, and all of that information is very important, where they got it and how much it cost and all that. So you can decide if you might want to do that one or not. So I just wanted to let you know that that'll be coming out fairly soon. Now today I'm not going to select a winner because it's only Saturday. And Monday is when I promised that I would select a winner. So I'm going to select a winner for the Crochet Surprise box, and we'll open it as well next Monday. So if you'll be watching next Monday, we'll do that. If you want that Crochet Surprise, don't sign up on this video. Go back to last Monday's video, and it shows me with Crochet Surprise box. Sign up on that video, and you'll be in the running for the Crochet Surprise box that'll be drawn next Monday. Now, I have a Crochet World Magazine that I'm also going to give away. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up on this video for the Crochet World Magazine, and I will select a winner for that next Monday. So sign up for that on this video for the Crochet World Magazine, and for the keyword, write the word Granny, Granny, because there's a project on there that has to do with granny squares. So use the word Granny in your comment on this video for the Crochet World Magazine to be selected next Monday, to give away Monday. And then also the Crochet Surprise, sign up for it on last week's video. And I'll put last week's video link at the end of this video, so you'll be able to click right on it and go and watch it, or at least put a comment down there and listen for the keyword, and just sign up for the Crochet Surprise box on that video. So that video and this video are both going to have a winner next Monday. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I plan to a great week next week, very productive, and do something crafty for yourself. Also, if you like this video, please click the like button, the thumbs up. Just click that, and that tells YouTube that you appreciated my video, and I appreciate you for doing that. Also, share my video if you have a chance. I appreciate that as well. And my videos sometimes go out to lots of people, and sometimes people forget. If you see a video that you really like, send it to a friend, and that tells YouTube also that you like to share my videos, and that's very helpful to me as well. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Monday. Join me then to find out what's on the hook.